What if losing everything was the only way to discover what truly matters? Leo stood before the blackened ruin of his studio, the acrid taste of smoke settling on his tongue. Fragments of canvas lay like wounded birds in the ash. His life, each brushstroke, each hope, reduced to cinders. He had been a painter with a quiet confidence, mornings spent in golden light, afternoons coaxing color from tubes of paint. His dreams whispered on every wall. Then, in a single night, flames leapt through his creation like wild beasts, devouring years and minutes. At first, anger roared within him, a hurricane pounding against reason. "Why me?" he shouted into the empty air. A single ember drifted down, its glow mocking him like a dying star. Friends offered platitudes, rebuild, start fresh. But how does one reconstruct a self when the foundation has turned to dust? The gallery canceled his show. Bills piled up. Each rejection felt like another lash of wind against a shattered mast. He wandered streets, shoulders bowed as if Atlas himself had shrugged off his burden. Every passerby seemed a reminder of his failure. Nightly dreams churned with flickering flames, and Leo woke gasping for breath, drenched in cold sweat. Then one dawn, he found himself at the river's edge. The water moved on, indifferent to his pain. A thought surfaced, soft as dawn's first light. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond. It was Epictetus speaking, though the voice came from his own heart. Leo knelt by the river, cupping water in his hands. He let it slip through his fingers, a lesson in impermanence. He closed his eyes and felt the weight lift, if only slightly. In that moment, he remembered Seneca's words, "Fire tests gold, suffering tests brave men." Perhaps his art was not gone, only transformed. Back at the charred studio, he cleared a space in the ashes. He mixed soot with white paint, creating shades he'd never known. He worked by moonlight, letting the scent of charcoal guide his hand. Each stroke was a dialogue with fate itself, a more fatty in pigment than passion. Weeks passed. His new series emerged, landscapes where mountains bled into sky, embers drifting like wayward thoughts. Ships at sea battled crimson waves, yet their sails held firm. Shadows flickered, then dissolved into light. These paintings carried the echo of ruin and the promise of rebirth. When the gallery reopened its doors, viewers found themselves drawn into Leo's fire-forged world. They felt the heat, the loss, the calm that follows a storm. In their eyes, he saw not pity but awe. Leo spoke softly at the opening. "The obstacle is the way. Every ashes-born brushstroke reminds me that true strength lies not in controlling the world, but in mastering ourselves. Memento mori. Remember death so you may cherish life." And as the crowd hushed, he smiled. From ruin had grown something stronger than before, a spirit tempered by flame, a heart anchored in purpose. In the end, the fire that almost destroyed him became the very forge of his freedom.